Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Big Philly with Poor Boys RC. Thank you once again for tuning in. Today is the 1st of January 2021. Happy New Year, everybody. And today we're going to work on painting the Midnight Pumpkin body. So if you watched the last video in the series, we prepped this body for paint. Today we're going to mask and paint this body. So a couple things we have to accomplish today. We've got to mask the windows. As you can see, I've already masked 3 of the 4 windows. I'm going to leave the big one for last, and I'll do that on camera with you guys. It's kind of a tedious process, but there are some little things to look out for. So we'll do the last one together on camera. And of course, colors. And what colors are we going to go with? And I really appreciate everybody chiming in. I love all the comments and all the ideas for new color schemes. And ultimately what I decided to do was to go with Tamiya's PS61 metallic orange. So pumpkins are orange after all, aren't they? So we've got a lot of orange going on with the pumpkin already. We've got the orange shocks, got the orange brushless Leopard RC motor in there. So I figured, what the heck, we'll go with the nice orange body. It'll tie everything in together. I'm going to back it with Tamiya's PS12 silver to brighten up the orange. And then we're going to black out the Grille. The most important step when working on anything you're going to paint is cleanliness. So I've already cleaned the heck out of the inside of this body. And before I got started today, I gave my hands a really good washing. In fact, I washed them 3 times. Just the oils that are in your hands, if you get them on the inside of the body, could cause some issues with paint adhesion. So wash your hands really, really well and start laying down some of these window masks. So really simple, you guys. The window mask, as you can see, just came on this piece of paper. And these are really nice. It's like a vinyl. And these vinyl masks are, I find, to be the best. And they just peel out really easy, just like that, just like a sticker, with a really nice crisp edge. And of course, since we're painting the inside of the body, we're going to mask it on the inside. So I'm just trying to line it up from the outside here and get one edge started and looking good. And I'm on a bit of an angle there. It's no good. Peel it off. Right like that. Got that edge down really nice, and I'm just gonna place it along this top edge, just like that. And then working from the inside, work your way out to get any air bubbles out so that you don't get stuck with a bunch of air bubbles in there. And just like that, it's on there beautifully. That's not so hard, eh? Easy peasy, button squeezy. Now, normally I'd be doing this outside, and ideally you want to be painting outside on a nice hot sunny day. Heat helps not only activate the paint, but it helps cure the paint. Paint likes heat, and these paints, especially these Tamiya paints. Oh, and before I go any further, when painting polycarbonate or Lexan, make sure you use the PS paints. Tamiya also offers TS, or Tango Sierra TS, and the TS paints are for the hard bodies. PS is used polycarbonate. PS, polycarb. Got it? Good. So always use these, because the TS will not stick to this. If you were just to get like a can of spray paint from your local hardware store, it's not going to stick to this. The chances of it sticking are very, very slim to none. Go to your local hobby store and get the Tamiya stuff. This is going to work perfectly on this polycarbonate. So that being said, heat really helps, and ideally I like to paint my bodies outside on a nice hot sunny day, not only to have the heat, but to have plenty of ventilation, because this paint does absolutely reek. It's very potent stuff. Thank goodness my wife is a very kind, understanding woman who doesn't mind me doing these silly things in the house. So kids, if you're a kid, don't do this in the house. If you're a grown-ass adult like I am and most of my viewers are, then do this at your own risk. So now with the windows masked, we have a little more masking to do. Just need to mask off the front grille, the front bumper, and the rear bumper. Pretty easy stuff. Use a quality tape. In this case, I'm going with the Tamiya tape. This is a very similar product we use in the auto body world. I actually decided to switch gears here, guys, and go with this wider tape because the 2 mil to me, it was just a little too thin. I think I have some thicker stuff somewhere, but hey, this is my way of doing it. Works for me. It creates a pretty decent little end product. So there we go, just like that. Created a nice, see how you can get that nice curved edge on there. And voila, not too bad. So I also have to mask off this bumper line here right now as well. Create a line for the bumper, like so. And then we'll take this guy here, and bingo bango, just like that. So there's our bumper corner. Now we've got this sort of dead area right here, but we'll have to mask that off as well. And I'm just going to make a straight line across. So there we go, guys. So now we've got this nice corner of the bumper masked off, just like that. And yeah, that'll be a bumper. So now that we've got the front bumper and the front grille sort of cut out or roughed out our edge here, now I'm going to just take some conventional masking tape and just back mask or fill in this whole area because we don't want paint here. So we're just gonna, just good old style tape, and we are just going to go right along that blue line there. So this makes it really easy to just follow a line. You've already done all the hard work with the blue tape, so just like that. And just press it down nice and hard. So we're just going to continue on masking off this front bumper area, just like that. Finished product right there, guys. What do you think? Now, since that rear bumper is just really a straight line, I'm not too worried about it. This curved line, I wanted to use this vinyl tape because I find it easier to make a curved line with. Since we're just doing a straight line for the rear bumper, I'm just going to use straight up masking tape. So there's my bumper line, and I am just going to so it's easy with this thicker tape just to create a nice crisp line. Now on this guy, same thing. I'm just going to nestle it right in that corner with the back side of the razor blade and then walk it out. From the outside here, I want my bumper to end right at the wheel, kind of where this wheel opening would end. So I'll take my razor blade, give it a little snipperooski. Whoops, got a bit of an angle on that one. Not what I want. One more piece of tape, and let's make it straight. Boom, just like that. And I just fold the tape over, just so it's not getting stuck on everything. And so there is our nice, clean, crisp bumper line. Done. So, body is masked. It has been cleaned. We cleaned it on the last video. If you didn't watch that video, watch it. It's very important. Make sure it's clean. My hands are clean, and we are ready to rock and roll. So, and again, guys, don't come in super heavy. You don't want to put a lot of heavy coats on. Multiple thin coats is your friend. That was about maybe 30 seconds of drying, and this paint is already dry to the touch. So again, guys, thin coats is key. So you can see the color trying to take shape. Again, don't get all excited and start hammering down heavy coats, because it's just going to make a mess of things. So again, being that we're using the Nick Cage Edition Conair, this paint loves heat, and it's activating really quick, and it's kicking over really quick, and I can touch this already. So I'm going to give this a little bit more heat, and I'm going to really focus on getting some more coverage in the back end of this truck. So at this stage, guys, we've got a lot of nice layers of paint on here. We've got excellent coverage. And now we're going to hit the PS12 silver, and I'm going to back this with silver. Last minute idea, guys, and I'm super stoked. I totally forgot I got this. PS23, to me, a gunmetal. I'm going to go gunmetal instead of black, because black's been done many, many times. Black's super, super cool. However, I want to do something different, because why the heck not? So just want to unmask this grille now. The grille and the bumper, they're both going to go gunmetal now, not black. Carefully pull back this layer. This is where this quality vinyl tape really helps. You can see that super crisp line it's created. And when you're unmasking it, do just what I'm doing. Pull it on this angle, because that's going to help keep a nice tight line and kind of cut the paint. Obviously the paint's bridged over it. That's going to help cut it. Peel off that corner. Oh yeah. Boom. Not too bad, guys. And that is it, guys. Our body is painted. Look at that. It looks kind of like a root beer or something with this blue film on top. That gunmetal looks frickin' awesome. On the back there too. We need to get rid of these window masks next. I like to use my trusty razor blade. Just get under one of the corners nice and delicately, and then start peeling it away. Get a corner started and start peeling away. And look at that. Good job, Parma. Those are really nice window masks. And look at those beautiful crisp lines that it created. Fantastic. Now, guys, are you ready? This is a moment that we're all waiting for when we create, or when we paint a new RC body. It's the moment when we remove the easy peel film and reveal the color and the fruits of our hard labor. So it was peeling a little bit right here on this fender. I'm gonna start peeling it up a little bit. We got a corner start. You guys ready? Look at that orange already. Oh yeah. You ready for this? Here it comes. Oh my goodness. Let's go right across the front there. Look at that gunmetal, guys. Oh, that is awesome. Hope you're sitting down, because this is awesome. Easy peel my butt. Look at that color. So there goes our easy peel wrap, and look at the color on that body. That is absolutely stunning. And look at the front end in the gunmetal bumpers. Oh, the silver underneath is really making that orange pop. Rear bumper, furred, big old furred F-1000 here, guys. Wow, I'm so happy with how this turned out. It's better than I'd expected. I'm so glad I picked up this PS23 gunmetal. It really sets it off. It's a little difference maker. Black has been done 1,000 times before. Black looks awesome, but the gunmetal just makes it a bit different, and I'm so happy about it. So next step, guys, I've got my trusty, super duper cheap eBay find body reamer, and I'm going to ream-out the body holes. And what I do is I just sit the reamer right in the center of that hole, apply a bit of pressure, and kind of wiggle, and it'll poke through just like that. And I'll just start screwing, kind of a clockwise motion, and it does a dandy of a job, just cutting out a nice little round hole for you. Pro tip, come from the inside to clean up all that slag. I am not a pro. Let's get in on this guy right there. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. This one needs to be just a smidge bigger. Bingo, bango. Oh my God, that looks awesome. Wow, that looks so nice. Man, I'm in love. That looks so good. And I do have the decal set from the lowride pumpkin that I recently purchased, and I'm going to do a paint video on that, because that's kind of a different beast in that it's a not polycarbonate, it's an ABS plastic body. But not going to use the decals on the lowride pumpkin. I want to put those nice blue flame decals on here, so the orange and blue accent color is going to look banging on here. So, man, that looks so good. I am stoked.